Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of EnjoyRC. In this episode I'll be looking at this brand new Tamiya that I just bought, the Tamiya Dancing Rider. Alright, so I bought a brand new Tamiya kit and it has been a while, I have to say. When I first saw videos and pictures of this thing coming by, I knew I had to have one. It's such a fun little car. I've driven a few already and it's an absolute riot, so I'm happy that I finally got one, and I'll be doing a build series on the channel for you guys. But this is the Tamiya Dancing Rider and I'll be doing a couple different episodes, but in this particular episode I'll be looking at the box, what's inside, and I'll give you a bit of information on this thing. So first things first, the Dancing Rider. So this is a Tamiya kit. It's from the Star Unit series, which basically means that it's aimed at beginners or kids. So there's a couple more in the Star Unit series, mostly ready to run kind of deals, very basic kits. I think this is the most complicated one. I'm not sure why they put it in the Star Unit series. But it's similar to what they used to have with the Tag series, with the RC Boy series, maybe also the Quick Drive, which is just RTR toy based RC cars, which they have a few of in the Star Unit series. But this is the Dancing Rider. It is the T3-01 chassis type. Basically it's just the trike or three-wheeler chassis that they have. There's a new model that came after this, which is the Dual Rider. It has a slightly different body shell, the chassis and stuff is all the same. And this one in particular is the first one that came out, and it came out in December of 2017. So it's been over 3 years that I've been waiting to get one of these. So I'm super excited to start with it. Basically this thing is designed off of the Honda Gyro, which is a three-wheeler delivery scooter or cargo scooter that they often have in Japan to do some food deliveries and whatnot. It's been a model that's been around since the 80s. This particular one, the Honda Gyro Canopy, maybe the Honda Gyro Up, it looks a little bit like both. It's been around since the 1990s, so it's quite a unique looking vehicle that you can see on the streets in Japan quite often. And this is basically what they came up with at Tamiya to make something similar. First of all, let's take a look at the box, because this is sort of an unboxing video, so what can we tell from the box without actually opening this thing yet? So first of all, on the front you can see the box art. It's the trike in a leaning over position, which is the main feature of this thing. It's a very plain silver box art on the body shell. I hopefully will do something more fun with it, but it doesn't really need anything more fun, does it? I mean, the leaning over thing, it's fun enough already. It falls over all the time, it's hilarious. What else can we see? So it has the Tamiya Wild Willy driver inside, or actually in this case it's the Willys Wheeler, which is the Honda City, not the Jeep body shell, because it doesn't have any legs, it's a smaller unit. But same helmet, same style, so the same funny cartoony vibe that you get off of the Wild Willy and Willys Wheeler, and some of the comical buggies that they do now as well, which is fun. So it means that I also have to do a driver, so I have to go and paint the helmet, paint the driver, and I've done that quite a lot in the past, so I'll make that another video or so I can share a couple tips and tricks. What else? So it tells you right here already that it has supreme leaning three-wheel fun, so that's the main feature of course of this car. Funny enough, it doesn't have a steering wheel inside the body shell, so that's something to address. There's a steering wheel included in the box, so I'll add that, but come on Tamiya, come on. Would have been so much easier to just put a handlebar or a steering wheel in there to make it at least look a little bit more realistic. What else? So on the side of the box, let's see, on this side right here, there is a cartoon drawing of the Dancing Rider model. So basically this is, I think, one of the first concept drawings that Tamiya did. It's nice that they included it on the box. It's drawn by, let's see, Atsushi Arino. So he's the one who supervised the design of this model. And yeah, you can really see the exaggerated cartoon look here on this drawing. So it's cool that they included this. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the box. Everything else is just the specs and stuff. We already know all of these things. It does have a self-righting function, so it says it right here. If you drop it over on its side or on its roof, this thing can actually self-right itself, so you can continue driving without having to walk all the way over and put it back on its wheel. So that's a cool feature. Right, let's dig into the box. Let's see what is inside the box, shall we? So, as any modern Tamiya kit, usually it's separated into two halves, one with the body shell, one with all of the parts. So yeah, let's quickly dig through what's inside. So first of all, as I mentioned already, it comes with the Willys Wheeler driver. So this is just the upper body and of Wild Willy, as he's known. The helmet, steering wheel. So yeah, there is a steering wheel included. Maybe it's nice to 3D print some handlebars instead of a steering wheel, because I think that makes more sense for this thing. Let's see what we can do with it, right? So this will be fun to paint. Other than that, there's just a bunch of plastic parts inside, all just simple black chassis pieces. Super familiar if you've done a couple of Tamiya kits already. There is two different colors, so there's black and gray. I think there might be a slight difference in the type of plastic used. So with some of the other new Tamiya kits, there's a harder or stiffer ABS-like plastic and a softer one. So for example, body posts and other things that can break really easily, they're usually from the softer stuff, while some of the chassis and suspension parts are usually a bit stiffer stuff. Maybe that's the same case here, I don't know. There's two different hexes included, so you can run the normal 12mm hex, so you can do any kind of 1/10 scale touring car or M chassis wheels, and there is the 10mm hex, so you can do the Tamtec 1/16 scale, I think, or 1/12 scale, depending on which one. Sort of the touring or buggy wheels. I think there's an off-road set for this thing where you have knobby tires and stuff, but that's on a I forgot the name, but it's a GB01 buggy thing from Tamtec. So that's where you have the extra hexes included. More black plastic, nothing special, and then there is a bag with all the metal parts of the wheels. So the wheels that are included are the Suzuki Swift M chassis wheels, just two of them because you just need the rear ones, and then a new front wheel that's specific for this chassis. Cool thing, they include a high torque servo saver with this as well. So not the sloppy plastic one that always breaks on pretty much every Tamiya kit, but this one's the one with the 3 metal rings. So this one's a lot better and will really help with this chassis. Yeah, metal bits, screws, your typical cross range that you always get, and a 370 size brushed motor. I heard this one does not really have too much power. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get sport tuned or even brushless. That would be fun. What else? Well, there's the body, of course. It's very tiny, very cute. It comes not pre-cut, but at least it does come pre-drilled. So the holes for the body mount, they're already in here. So that makes it a little bit easier to do if you're a beginner, if you haven't done this much. The holes are also nice and round, nice and clean. You do have to cut them out still, so I'll be doing that in another video when I tackle the body shell. What else? Tires. So like I said, it comes with M chassis wheels, so obviously it also comes with M chassis tires. These are the normal 60D radial tires that come on pretty much any M chassis from Tamiya, so MO3, MO5, you name it, it's probably going to be on there. And then a front tire that I think is also specific to this car, or maybe it's the same as the front tires on the GB01 buggy, the Tamtec. I'm not sure, I need to look that up. Right, so that's tires, and then on the bottom, as always, your typical Tamiya style manual. One of the best manuals in the world, I think. Often people say it's Lego. I'm not sure. I think this might actually be better. Funny, it doesn't include the body shell. This one's just the chassis, so they have a specific body shell manual included as well. I think this is just because they were planning already to do different body shells. So they made a generic manual and they add just a little bit for the specific kit. And then lastly, of course, decals. That's it for the first look at the Tamiya Dancing Rider kit. There will be a couple more episodes as promised. I'll be building the chassis, I'll be doing the body shell, maybe painting the driver as a separate video, and then hopefully we can finish it all off with a driving video, something I haven't done too much of. But yeah, the weather is getting nice, this thing can drive outside, so let's do it! Right, so that is it for this video already. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you've learned something about the Tamiya Dancing Rider, and let me know what you want to see for the chassis build, because I can do a normal video like this, like some of I've done in the past already, or I could do a live stream build. Let me know what you want to see, alright? And if there's anything else, just drop a question somewhere in the comments. I'll try to get to you. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe, because hopefully I can do a lot more with this channel, and it would be so great if you guys can support it. Right, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.